Hello my dear Sagittarius, this is your love and spirituality reading for the time between August 15 to August 31st, 2016 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at my email in the description box below, queenofcupstarot@outlook.com. You will have your reading within 48 hours from your payment. So, rather quick, and so we'll see here. Sagittarius, the last half of August 2016. So I called the divine with love and light, and I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and I called the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to protect us and guide us. I would like to have a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius regarding love. I want my dear Sagittarius to have loving relationships, creative success, and also to be guided towards their highest path towards spiritual enlightenment. And I will also want to walk towards your highest path towards your highest destiny as well. So you will fulfill your mission here on earth in this lifetime. Yes. Okay, so Sagittarius, the last part of August 2016. Love, creativity, and spirituality. So I will tune in to you this time for a few seconds. So this is the past, the foundation, and this is the now, the last part of August, and this is the future. So the first card for you, Sagittarius, is Ace of Cups. So that's really lovely. It's your source, it's your soul. It's a really deep card about finding your source, to turn inwardly towards yourself when you are in need, and to really have that kind of spiritual connection deep down through your well, through your inner most holy places towards the divine. There's your connection. There are your communication with the spirits, and also this is of course about love, loving connection, really sweet intentions in love, and really unconditional love as well, but mostly shared towards yourself. I'm sorry for the aeroplanes. I think I will shut my windows. They are crazy today. It was a yellow shopper for you. It was a real, almost looking like this. Yellow shopper. Maybe some tourist attraction now in the summer. So next card is Ten of Swords. So unfortunately, to find your source, you need to go through suffering, and it's not for everyone. You see, most people are really afraid of suffering, and they don't want to suffer. So it's like this secret, you know, the most holy and profound. It's your inner space. It's your heart. Deep there, down inside, you have a ticking heart and a deep, like, source. A source where all your energy comes from too. It's like a portal, like a black hole within you, deep down. And to come here, to find this place, if you haven't find this place, you need to go there through suffering. And that's sad, of course, but it's really smart, because it's the best hideout in the whole world to like bury something so precious. Only really brave people will have to endure the trip down to your source. So it goes through suffering, and this is suffering. It's like sacrifice, you know, when you lose something of great value and you do it, maybe for a higher cause. You may give up a love relationship that was really dear to you because it didn't add up to your values. You had to maybe sacrifice a place of work because it didn't add up to your values. You didn't feel valuable in that workplace. So those kind of sacrifices, the thing that we need, house, love, income, and every those little things that build up our lives. When we need to sacrifice things like this, we suffer. And through this suffering and through this sacrifice that we are doing, maybe to get a better job, to a better love relationship that more adds up to who we are as persons, really who we are, then we will find our source, you see. So it's beautiful and painful in the same sentence. So 10 of Swords, you can have lost something, you can have been forced to sacrifice something that was of great value to you. And it's a 10 of Swords, so maybe it's something, an old way of thinking that made you have to make this sacrifice. So it may be like a person didn't think the same way you did about a thing. Maybe you didn't have the same goal. Maybe the workplace didn't have the same goal as did you, and you had to let it go. So, but here comes Page of Pentacles for you. So pure water and pure earth. So this could be a really fruitful situation, when earth and water is together. There can be fruitation, there can be growth, and so it looks really nice, even if it's painful. This is like a seed that's going to grow in your life and make it much better, I think, even if it's painful and to sacrifice things. The next card is King of Cups, and King of Cups is about being able to withstand suffering. Suffering is your emotions. Many people are trying to be like really logic, trying to outsmart their feelings by being really logic, and they miss out on the words of wisdom that will come from their source within and from their feelings, because feelings is communication. And it's also Saturn, you see, a strict teacher that wants to teach you things about yourself, about life, especially about yourself. That's why you're here, to explore yourself, your values, your dreams, your needs. It's why you are here, to find out who you are and what makes you tick. So this is a King of Cups, and he don't really matter pain, you see, because a King of Cups, he can endure pain. He knows that this is his feelings talking to him, making a statement. So whenever a curl appears on his water, he picks it up with his radar, with his attention, your attention. You can put your attention to a hurting knee or to some troublesome thoughts or whatever you have, but he feels this little curl of emotion, and he puts his attention there and he's listening. So it's like he gets this advice from his inner source, from his soul. So what can I say? What does this look like? This is an earth person. It could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or Taurus. And this could be like a water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And so this could be, but this is not certain. It's like it's just personality. This person, if I can describe this person, it's a really eager energy. It has a lot of ideas. It listens to its dreams. It's really in tune with the source here. So this light here, if you take away the source and just have this light, this is how the Page of Pentacles communicates with the divine. She lets the light turn into her, and she makes it out in the world. So maybe she's dreaming something at night and she's painting a painting. And she's very good also when it comes to business. She has a really good intuition, and she's like putting seeds to ground. She has those ideas, those profound ideas, for a new book, a new painting, a new program within data or whatever, a new phone. She's really like intuitive, and new things like just pop out of her, like new ideas, and she's really eager to learn as well. And so she could be a student or someone going to school, And so she's also all about learning, putting in new ideas, expanding the world. And she's really sweet. She's not like a fortgoing, thundering energy. She's just grows on you. And this person is presumably a bit older and more wise. It's a person that's really connected with their feelings and really have a deep, profound understanding. If they don't, if the king has missed out on knowing this kind of thing with suffering, they can turn to like drinking behaviors and things like this. But they're really also very talented within arts, and they can be like a artist or a social worker or a TV producer or something. So it's like it's almost like this one puts the idea and this one makes it happen. So it could be within you that you have those kind of skills now. After you have gone through this kind of suffering, maybe you have really got in tune with your source, because that's the fun of it all. Down in your source, your Ace of Cups here, if you can find it, if you go through the suffering and you find it, you will also find a lot of talents, and suddenly you have this direct line to your soul. So you will just pop out new ideas and make them happen, and you're not afraid of your feelings anymore. So you just use it. Every curl in your waters, every tsunami is like, yes, here it comes, new things for me to work with. You know, a poet or a painter, they need some suffering to make things extraordinary, nice. And no movie hero are ever going to go through a movie without hardship. You see, that makes the whole thing tick. This hardship that you need to endure. So this is like persons that have done this trip. They have gone through this hardship and they have won something from it. They have won their talents and like their communication with their soul. So it looks really, really nice for you, Sagittarius, even if it has been painful. So the next card for you, it's the Devil, and that's another thing what you will find when you go down there to your suffering. You will find your strength, and sometimes it's like a really bad person, this kind of rebel kind of person. That's when he has been put down there because of a reason. But when you go down to the netherworld, down through your suffering, this is what you are going to get up to the surface as well. You are not only going to get out like brand new ideas and great skill to handle your emotions. You are going to get up also your strength and your like badass qualities and your natural behavior. And sometimes this behavior isn't really made for the finer rooms, but it's a rebellious kind of person. They are not going to follow stupid rules in the world. They are going to be themselves, like your true self. Not so really like well raised maybe, but really strong and also really natural. So this could also of course indicate some kind of drinking problem, because this Devil and the Ace of Cups, it's a lot of water and emotions and darkness here. So this could be like a drinking problem. But the only thing what we are doing when we are like having a drinking problem or some else kind of problem where we are addicted to something, it's that we are denying our darkness, we are denying our pain. We don't want to feel the pain, we don't want to see the darkness. So what we need to do in this kind of situation is put the light on to it and see it and accept it. And if it's a really like you have a really strong bad sense that you want to do something really bad, well, just see it and know within your soul that you are not going to cause other people pain. You can be this strong person and have this power and just use it to make the world a better place instead of devastating it. Really, if you have this kind of passion, even if it's for bad things, you don't have to really express it. You can harness this energy and make greatness in your life on other surfaces, on other areas. Use it for creation, mostly. Creation instead of destructions. So, 5 of Wands, okay, a little destruction then. This could indicate a behavior within you or someone else where you are really like a person that wants everyone to feel the way you do and think the way you do and get people to act the way you want them to act. And sorry, this is not going to happen. Be the fearsome devil if you want, but people are not going to do what you want. So this is kind of a little thing where when people get to their source and doing this spiritual awakening down in their netherworld, they find this kind of badass person as well. And when you have a lot of those people around you, there will be some issues with power struggle, because if everyone is really powerful and strong, who is going to obey in the future? Well, no one, I guess. And there's going to be some kind of power struggle before things moves on. So the next card is Strength. Oh, what's up with you, Sagittarius? What are you up to here? It's really like, it's a clash of titans here. It's the devil versus strength. So this is both like things that you have in your subconscious and like your darkest inner nature fighting one another in some sense. So the devil, it's things that's not really allowed, things that you have been told not to use, not to be. When people are raising you, like your family and your school and society, they are telling you, no, don't be like the devil, please. So you have put this down in your basement. But here's the strength as well. So the strength is something else. It's more harsh. It's more like winner type of egoism, you know, where you are being stronger than everyone else, like taking away competition. So this is more allowed even in the finer rooms in the world, like Wall Street and high politics. This is more like, yes, this thing you can use, but this is more like more a rebel in some sense. And those two together, making some kind of argument, oh, this could be heated, really heated. So maybe it's like this. You have made some kind of spiritual revolution within you. You have found your strength. And now you are not maybe matching up with your friends, your family and your partners anymore. Because before, maybe you were more nice and subordinate. And now when you are not, there's going to be problems. There's going to be quarrels, arguments, and people are going to want to have you back as you were. Please be well behaved again. Please be nice. Please put the devil down in the basement again. We don't want him here. But your job is to harvest the energy of the devil, to be a strong person, and to be a strong person with contact with your soul, because then you can't go wrong. If you have the contact with your soul and you are using your strength, you are going to change the world, Sagittarius. So, but it feels bad in some sense. You have the King of Cups here, and the King of Cups, what he does is he's taking the bad feelings and the tsunamis and he just turn them into communication. So that's what you need to do here. You need to harvest your bad emotions, your so-called bad emotions, and stay with them and be with them and be like the King of Cups, like interpret what they are saying. Interpret the signals from your body, or just stay with them in the beginning, because it's like I have said before, it's like learning a new language when you are staying with your fear and all your feelings that you have. It's a new language which you haven't really learned before, but it's how we are going to communicate more and more in the future by just feeling our emotions and getting a lot of information from our subconscious, from our source, from our waters. So this could also bring up tears. This could be a situation that bring up tears, because this is a lot of sadness and sorrow and hardship. This is almost like self-cruelty, where you are picking on yourself and you are telling yourself that you are a bad person, and why did you do that, and why did he do that, and why did she do that. So it's like a competition, who were the most bad, who was the baddest person. So stop with the thinking and stay with the feeling of the situation. This is like a situation that wants to teach you to speak to yourself. It wants to teach you to speak with your feelings, because your feelings is where you have like the whole information. It's much more profoundly intelligent than your brain will ever be, because it has contact with your whole subconscious being, all your earlier life, all your soul connection, all your divine connection, all humans, collective mindset, all what we have ever learned. This is what the feeling has. They have connection with this. Your feelings has connection to the whole library instead of 10% of your brain. So stop thinking and start staying with your feeling and learn the new language of love. So that's my message for you. And I think you are tormenting yourself because of your new one strength, because with your new one strength you may lose friends, because they are used to you being really nice, being there for people, doing things, working your ass off for them, roaming around the world for them, like doing things. And when you are being connected to your source now, and being like finding your strength and your rebel kind of you are not doing that anymore. And this could make you like wondering, who am I? What have happened to me? Why am I so changed? What have I become? But calm down. You have become yourself, and you are going to search more and more deeply, more profound, deep down in yourself. So stay with yourself and stop tormenting yourself with negative thoughts about what you should have done, what you should have said, what they should have said. Stop it and just be in the body. Just stay with yourself, nurture yourself. And my advice to you is also to not do this practice when you go to bed. Try to do it when you are tired during the day. Stay 10 minutes, a half an hour in your body and just scan, because maybe then you will have a good night's sleep at least. And that's really needed. So the next card I have for you is 5 of Cups. Okay. So on Earth, things works on many levels. It can be what's within you will be also on the outside of you. So this could be a person that didn't really fit in your image of how love should be. Maybe they revolted against you, or they were having a kind of childish behavior where they didn't want to participate with you in your soul connection, like in your love soul to soul. They are still earthbound in some sense, and they have issues to work towards, as do you, because sow within, sow without. Stay with this kind of energy. You don't need to stay with a person that's being abusive or even dangerous, but stay with your own feelings about this, because this is a great situation. Really, it's not feeling great, but it is great. You see, this person has a gold armor, so he has worked really hard and long to become this kind of person that he is. And love is still in the picture, and the spirits are like flying really harmonious still. The sky is in uproar, you are in uproar, things are being spilled, words may have been said that wasn't so nice, and a situation can have ended, like a relationship, or someone have hurt you with some harsh word, or being behaving really bad towards you. But here is like when you recognize what you do want to have and what you don't want to have. You realize that you don't want to have a person that doesn't share love with you. You don't want to have a person that constantly making rebellious action at your workplace or at your relationship. So you can acknowledge that, and you see what this person is doing. They are praying, and yes, that's the way to go, because that's how you communicate back to your source. So this is a full circle. Communication from the source to you, communication from you to your source, back and forth, back and forth. Great, now we are talking. So, and this one was the one made us talk. Great. So, because when we are, everything is like nice, we don't talk to our source. We just go on with our daily thing and la 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 la. But when we are in crisis, finally we speak to our source and we are giving direction. I want this, I don't want this. And now you're getting somewhere, because now you can be a creator of your life. And the spark was this kind of argument. Now, finally, you are directing your life and not just hanging, going with the everyday things. And here is the 8 of Cups. So maybe you acknowledge that someone doesn't share your value. Someone doesn't want the same things as do you. So what do? You leave the situation and you find someone that's more suitable. A more suitable work, a more suitable friend, a more suitable partner, a more suitable. If your family is being dreadful, well, don't be with them. Go and visit them at Thanksgiving or whatever, but make yourself scarce. So this person is turning their back against those spilled emotion, looking to the moon, looking to the stars, and say, okay, I will go out and find my kind of people. I go out and find my kind of work. I will go out and find where I belong. Where is home? I will find my way home. So this is a great situation where you finally can fulfill yourself and your true dreams. The dreams of your soul is also the dream that you have and that you are thinking are impossible, but they are not. And here comes a nice card for you. This is the Chariot. So, and it comes on the Page of Pentacles and Strength. So something earthy and strong, and where two forces have been put together. Cancer and Sagittarius. Cancer is for home, love, wanting to be nurtured, wanting to be in a love relationship. Sagittarius is outgoing, want to see the world, want to not be shackled down. And those two energies, they need to be in the same boat. If this chariot of your spiritual awakening, your soul's part and your road through your life is going to be like taken or traveled on. So you need both. You need both the adventurer and the one that wants to have love at home. So those two forces are going to be put together here in the Chariot, both the strength and the sweet little creator here. So both those things are going to be in this Chariot, and you are going to move forward with your strength. Like strength is also taking control over the devil inside, using him for your benefit, for your own benefit. You use your strength when needed, you know. You use your strength towards people that are being stupid towards you. And you use your nice qualities towards people that's nice to you. It's a really simple rule. You don't have to figure it out so hard. It's really simple. Nice to nice people, bad to bad people. But you need both your strength and your nicer sides. So here you have yet another water person. Some kind of offering coming into you. It's Knight of Cups. So this is also a kind of an offering, but something made you not wanting to take this because you felt scared to the bones, scared in some sense. And here comes another offer. It's not as solid, but it's still an offer of love, of something new for you. And it's something where maybe you need to travel a bit to get there. You see, with the Chariot, you need to travel to get there. So it could be a long distance relationship, something that you have maybe said no to in the past. It could be a Leo, a fire sign person. It could be, this is Leo and Capricorn. Here you have earth sign, and this is water sign. So really it could be any kind of sign, really. I don't see so much air, but those two things, but it's more like your thoughts. So it looks like it could be different people for different Sagittarius. So I will take a card for you also from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. See here. Fire. So use your fire with optimism and sometimes aggression, but be careful so you don't start a fire you can't put out. So if you need to be like hard or fiery towards someone, will be that, but don't start some kind of big war here. Be an adult, be diplomatic, just say exactly what you need to say and nothing more. You don't need to start a war, but this is energy, so it's really Sagittarius energy, so you know how to use this. And it's some kind of conflict, you see, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. So let the great dragon win, the one that you want to see win. You need to feed that kind of dragon. So, you know, put your thoughts to that side and put your mind to that side. It's those kind of, you see. Both maybe have to be in the chariot to get it moving. Like both sides are needed, but in different situations. So you can use your strength when you need it and your vulnerability when you need it. You don't have to have one side forth all the time, but they need to be equal. So you need to have both your sides, both your strength and your more nicer qualities, your more vulnerable qualities. Oh, this card fell out for you. It's Asia, so it's definitely about spiritual growth, and maybe you are going to travel to Asia. And meet some nice person there maybe, and leaving some old love behind because it was sad. So you need to at least go to a spiritual inner journey here with the chariot, and to use both your qualities, both dreaming of home and dreaming of adventure need to be equally spread in the chariot to move this thing forward. You also have the High Priestess, so it's really about spiritual growth and being really true to yourself and no one else. You should be really true towards who you are and what you want with your life, because you are about to find your correct path. I think you are. So you need to be really true to your soul, to what you want, if you are going to find your way to your home. Okay. So that was all for you, Sagittarius, this last part of August. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope also to see you next week. I'm so happy for all my subscribers, people commenting, watching, and liking my videos. It's really amazing and sweet. And the channel wouldn't be if you wouldn't watch it. So I'm all here for you. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you will find my email in the description box below. So have a really nice second half of August 2016. Bye.